Still a strong seller's market for houses here in West Michigan. That means homes are not readily available to buyers, but it is certainly a great time to sell that house. Walter Perschbacher, Vice President at Green Ridge Realty, joining us live to talk about successful strategies for buying and selling your home. Good morning, Walter.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Yes, sir. Thanks for joining us bright and early here. What trends are you seeing right now in this season, and what should buyers and sellers expect?
Well, as you sort of led with, it's still very much a seller's market, so we see that occurring quite regularly and rapidly out there. But what we're seeing sort of shift is we're all getting used to this new normal, if you will, where we have not only our home where we live, but our home where we work and our home where maybe we study. And so we're seeing things like home offices and spaces that can be reutilized as places for both work and learning as trends that people are looking for that maybe are a little different than they were a year ago. We're also seeing a big move of people in from out of town. So people that may have been in big cities that now have the opportunity to work remotely are coming back to West Michigan. And that could be for a place in Grand Rapids or a place along the lakeshore because they have the opportunity to work remotely. And we're seeing that shift towards what they're doing with housing purchases.
What other trends are we seeing due to COVID-19 and the pandemic?
Yeah, so the real estate industry has held really strong through the pandemic. Even when we weren't able to go out and show people houses, we still saw the market hold fairly strong. And so year over year, we see prices up about 6%. Obviously, we're just out doing what we can to operate safely. So we are wearing masks, we're using sanitizer and gloves where necessary. We're trying to limit down how many people are in a house at a time, practicing social distancing. So we're following all the health trends to keep us safe and keep everyone safe. But in general, the real estate market stayed strong right through the pandemic.
Most definitely. Is it still a volatile market? Are people bidding and outbidding one another when trying to purchase a home?
Yeah, West Michigan's a great place to be, right? We're really fortunate. We've been growing. There's a lot of people coming to town and a lot of people that want to be here. And so we still see demand outstripping supply, and that's still creating those bidding wars, especially at certain price points. And so while it can be a little bit tough for buyers right now, there are strategies that can help buyers get into homes. And, interest rates are still as low as we've seen them. And so there's great opportunity for buyers to capitalize based on financing and the interest rates that are available.
For sure. And Green Ridge Realty celebrating 40 years for your anniversary. Are you guys doing anything special to help home buyers, home sellers?
Yeah, well, we're just happy to be here for 40 years. It's a really cool milestone for us, being locally owned and operated. One of the things that we are celebrating is that we have a nonprofit called our Dream Team, and our Dream Team supports the Make-A-Wish Foundation of Michigan. And we're excited to say that not only are we celebrating 40 years, but as of last week, we're celebrating granting our 150th wish to kids around West Michigan. And so it's just great to be able to give back to the community and be a part of this community for the past 40 years.
Very good. And when we're talking interest rates, what are we looking at right now?
Yeah, so you're looking at interest rates somewhere in the upper 2s to low 3s. And again, historically, we've just never seen rates down here. And so what that really helps with is it keeps your monthly payment down. So not only can you afford more because your monthly payment's down, but over the life of the loan, you're going to pay a lot less interest. So it creates some financial stability and ability for people to really continue to build their wealth due to low interest rates that way.
Walter, thank you very much. A wealth of information. If people have more questions, where can they go?
They can always find us at greenridge.com, and thank you very much for having me today.
Thanks for joining us bright and early.